An important concept for patients to understand when you're helping them to do behavioral activation is it's very critical that the patient understand the concept of opposite action. And that is, remember, when someone is really going through a difficult time, they don't feel like doing anything. There's a reason that they're isolated and they're not engaged. It's because they don't feel like engaging and they don't feel like being around other people. So it's very critical when you're helping them to come up with a new schedule with these activities. It's very important that they understand the concept of behavioral or opposite action. And the concept of opposite action is to basically do the opposite of how you feel. With the psychoeducation, I help patients see that the depression's sort of telling them to pull away, that the depression is causing them to isolate. So what they want to do is the opposite of how they feel. What they're doing is not working, right? They're going with what the depression's telling them to do, which is isolating, which is actually making them think more and get more depressed. So what I suggest to them is, let's try something different. Remember when I said earlier that STI is experimental? Saying to the patient, look, what you're doing is not working right now, so let's try something different. Let's try a new schedule, and remember that you want to do the opposite of how you feel. You're not going to feel like implementing a new schedule. You're going to feel like being in bed and not returning phone calls and not going to work. I want you to do the opposite of that, to experiment and try it, to do the opposite of what the depression's telling you to do.